So finishing up a little bit. Like I said, I'm not doing a whole bunch to it, but I'm going to kind of just color in this little etch that I made so you can see it right here. And what I'm going to do is just focus on slow motions with the blade. And so instead of etching it just with the corners of the blade and making the outline, I'm going to just kind of turn it flat and let it dig in for a second and then drag it up through, or down through I should say. So as you can see, it is smoking. So some kind of fan or a window open. So you can see right there's a piece on it that's glowing. A little piece of the wood just scraped that off, or else it might start to catch fire right there, or not catch fire, but burn off. Just more smoke. You don't want to keep the blade, or the, sorry, I keep saying blade, the etcher on any given point for too long, because then it will start to smoke really bad, and it could start on fire, because it is electric and it is heating wood. So just be really careful there. It's a good idea to have a little bit of water nearby if you are worried about that, or have access to it. That way you can get your stick doused. So as I mentioned, not doing too much. Just simple things like this. And through time you can develop your own little techniques and things that you like to do. I'm more of just kind of whittle and keep it simpler. And again, be very careful with your hand placement. You don't want to have your fingers by the part that you are etching. Etcher has no mercy. And when you do take off the etching piece, make sure that it is cooled enough and that you're using some kind of protective equipment. That way you're not burning your fingers or catching anything on fire when you do that. So just a simple color in right there that I just did. It didn't take too long, but it does take a little bit of time, some patience. And if you wanted to, you could color in these little outlines that I did. But overall, I didn't do too much with the piece. I like to keep it simple and keep it kind of moving with the process. And I do enjoy whittling, so I do like making spears, things like that. And make sure that you do sand it. You can sand it once you're done with the etching again, and I think I will, because it's made it a little bit rough, because you do create a little bit of dents with the etcher. So I'll go over those pieces really quick. And that'll take out a little bit of color of the etching, but it still leaves it dark. So as you can see, it has made it a little bit brighter because I have taken off like the primary burns, but it makes it look a little bit more authentic if you can think of it like that. So really what we've done, we've made a walking stick out of just a regular stick out in the yard. This has a nice handle on it. I got pretty lucky with that. As you can see right here, it's nice and soft. It's a good grip piece. It is sturdy enough to hold my weight. I'm able to walk around and ambulate easier if I wish to, and it helps you get up hills, things like that. Drew a couple lines here for no good reason, just something to do, you know, put a little art into it. And if you want to, you can always etch in names. You can do whatever you want with it, make it your own little piece, create your own little idea with it. So really this whole project is about using your imagination to create something that you can say you did it. So it create a little bit of a sense of accomplishment. You made this task by yourself. No one else did it for you. This helps work through dexterity in your fingers. When you're working with the etching tool, you're really manipulating your finger movements. And, excuse me, even with the knife, when you are whittling, you're using the muscles in your arms, forearms, elbow, things like that. And then with the sandpaper, just repetitive motions, you know, getting things moving around, freeing up some space in those joints. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this little presentation that we've made here, or that I've made here, and you're able to create your own piece that you can be proud of, look back on, and reflect, and always keep progressing in the future. Once you make one, try and make another one. Do one, make it like a every week thing. Do it with a parent, some family members, friend, whatever you want to do, and just create something for yourself. So I hope you enjoyed and you learned something from this, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.